Well, here we are back on Eurotruck, and we are going to complete, well, hopefully complete this trip from where were we? I think London we started. We're going to Dandong, which according to the destination is China, but in my books it's Korea. Because when you look at the map, we're heading into China, and then we get a connection from there that takes us to South Korea, and we're going to that place there, and we're going to finalise our delivery of plumbing supplies. So without further ado, in fact let's just check whether we've got the fatigue simulation on or off. So we've got it on at the moment, and we're going to drive until it gets dark, take a rest and put it back on, in fact we'll put it off if it's still daylight so that we can get to night time, if you know what I mean. Right, let's go. Where the hell are we going? And we're turning left here, I think.
Ahead, turn left. Turn left.
Right, he's going to let us out. What time is it? So it's 6:30 in the morning, so this is just the start of another day. So like I say, we'll drive on with fatigue simulation on until it gets too dark, and we may well have to switch fatigue simulation on until so that it allows us to get a full day's driving in. That's what I generally like to do, especially because, as I said before, this truck has not got great headlights on it. I like a lot of light so I can see the road, and it's not very good at night for that reason.
At the roundabout, take the first exit.
Now, the one thing to be wary of
Take this exit.
with map mods and various other mods is the possibility of a game crash, and that still could happen, because it's been I certainly haven't driven this part of the map in this new version, so fingers crossed everything goes okay.
Keep
And
left.
Good job on the grand tour.
And then turn left.
Let's hope negotiations with the Taliban
Turn
go okay when we
left.
bump into them.
At the roundabout, take the first exit. Take this exit.
Now, according to the GPS, we've still got like 4,500 miles to go, but that a huge chunk of that comes off in the connection that we make from China to Korea. It's only probably on maybe 300-400 miles that we've actually still to drive, I think. And it'll gradually get more remote as we head further north and east. You can see it's like it's almost desert here. Of course, the big desert in sort of northwest China, it probably almost goes over to its borders with the countries lying to the west of it, and that's the Gobi Desert, which is a big, huge, desolate landscape in the extreme west of China. You can't miss it when you look at the global map. Already things are opening up here to a desert. So on we go. And the one thing to be certain of, it won't be a 3-lane highway all the way where we're going. It definitely won't be. But this certainly it cuts down the time. I'll just move this mouse out of the way again. Hang on.
Continue straight. Keep right for the bus and then turn right.
Oh, yeah. Why is it showing us to go back that way? What the hell route is this thing going on? Have we taken the wrong turn? Now why the hell did I not turn left? I'll tell you why, because the GPS, because there's no way to turn left, that's why. When you're going up this road here, there's no crossover to turn left. You have to go all the way up here, do a U. I remember doing that before. You have to go all the way up here and do a U-turn to go all the way back there and then head up that road, which is a bit crazy, but there isn't any legal turn off to go that way. It's a bit nuts, but it's like a huge detour just to turn onto that road. I was wondering why the GPS was showing directions going both ways. Right, anyway, I remember now.
Turn right. turn right.
Now is that turn right here or is it turn right? That's into a... It's not that turn right, I'm sure. Is it? Let me have a look. Yes it is. We're going that way. It's rather confusing.
Ahead, turn right.
And that's us now joining the main highway but going the other direction.
Turn right.
What the hell was that crashed into us? Bloody car. Now, what the hell way do I go now? I'm getting myself even more confused. Right, the way I make it, we have to cross over and turn left. Right. Right, I think we're going the right way now. And of course James May doesn't tell you anything. He tells us to turn right, but he doesn't then tell us to turn left. Well, hopefully he's going to tell us to turn right when we get down this road here.
Keep right for the bus, and then exit right.
Well, at least he's got that right.
Exit right.
We're out in the wilderness now.
Ahead, turn right.
Stop mucking around.
And turn right. And then continue straight. turn right.
Where the hell are we turning right? Oh, further up. Now the problem for me is attempting to drive this remaining part of the route with the headlights that this truck's got, because there's little or no lighting of any description to give you a guide. Because you're right in the middle of nowhere. There's no street lights here, nothing like that. So it's as quick as we can get through before darkness comes. We're still only 10:30 in the morning, so we just need to keep a fair pace going. Of course, you've got to watch the side of the road here, because that's like stone bollards that's at the either side of the road. That'd wreck your truck in an instant as soon as you hit one of them. try and have a quick look and see if there's anything coming behind us, because there's certainly nothing coming towards us. No, absolutely nothing. Now, is this place I was talking about the other day where there's a wall in the middle of the road? I think we need to be careful. This is where this kind of truck comes into its own on these sort of roads. Positive we have to be careful. I'm not sure whether it's one of the other roads or whether it's this road.
Continue straight.
Like a wall partition right in the middle of the road, and I almost hit it the first time. I doubt, maybe it's in a different part of the road that we may well be bypassing this time. I'm not sure, but I'm just trying to keep an eye out. Because no sooner have I told you that there's a wall in the middle of the road and talking about it, I'll end up running into it. Right, this might be it. See what I was talking about? There you go. You're hurtling along here, you're not paying attention. The bloody, it's not a wall, it's a partition. You go head first straight into that. So I was right. Now I'm not sure whether there's another one. Let's have a quick look at the map. A quick look and see how much more of this we've got to go. Not an awful lot till we join another highway, it looks like. Or at least an asphalt road. Started yawning, and it's only 3:45 in the afternoon. Now, there isn't a lot of resting places remaining in this route, I don't think. There's certainly nothing in this road. Can't be long till we meet this this other road. Right, I think, well, once we get to a straight bit of the road, it's time to switch it to, or to switch the gameplay and switch off the fatigue simulation until we take this rest. I hope I time this right. So 4:30 in the afternoon. I mean, there's still sort of maybe 4.5 hours daylight left, maybe a bit more than that, but will I be able to find a resting place in the meantime? Well, here, another, what, maybe another mile or so, I don't know. That's 5:30. Lights fading fast.
turn left.
It's going very quickly. Don't know whether the weather's changing now either. It looks like it. I think there's rain ahead. Well, that's me got my full beam on. I could hardly see anything. This is what I was afraid of, ending up driving blind. Coming back to a bit of civilization. It's a bit misty looking. Let's have a quick zoom in on this map to see if there's anything where we could take a rest stop. And the answer to that is no. That looks like a repair depot, so I think we're going to have to turn right when we, how far's that? Well, when we get on this road, we get to this junction, we're certainly going to turn right. That's what we need to remember. I'm going to have a quick drink, because that's where we need to go and get this rest stop. Right.
Keep right for the bus and then turn right. Turn right. Keep left.
The top of the Grand Tour.
And then turn left. Turn left. Ahead. Turn right. Turn right.
Right, so we're now on the road where the next turning, or the next junction, we want to take the right turn. Oh, there's a Tesco lorry. Not even attempting to pronounce that place. Now I'm beginning to think that when I've driven this route in the past, I think I had to take the same resting place, and I think I had to fiddle around for a while to actually try and find it. I hope I'm wrong. What time is it now? Nearly 8 o'clock or something like that. I can't see the clock. Or is it just gone 6? Anyway, it's getting dark, that's all that matters, and we need to stop. What we want is good daylight driving, that's what we want. Right, how far have we got to go to get there now? Yeah, it's not that far. I think it's maybe about 8:30 now, is it? Anyway, this is the turn off that we need to take.
At the roundabout, take the second exit.
Well, we're going to take the first one for the reasons explained earlier.
Take this exit. Make a U-turn.
That's turning your car around to go in the completely opposite direction.
How the hell do we get into this place? This the way in here.
Continue straight.
Make a U-turn. That's turning your car around to go in the completely opposite direction.
I think we're going in circles here. We've gone past the little bed symbol. It's over here somewhere. Hang on a minute. It's actually over in the corner. And there's probably a truck parked there. Yes, there is. And this is the difficulty, is finding the spot. Can't see what the hell I'm doing here. Oh, that'll do. That's a bit of luck. So once it's going through its process and into the next day, we'll then put fatigue simulation back on. Right, so we'll do that. Now there's no way I can reverse out of here because this is articulated and I would just end up in a knot. So gameplay, and we'll put fatigue simulation back on. Where the hell's it gone to? There it is. There. There, and that's the advantage of having the fly cam, because it can get you out of problems like this. So is that a recruitment agency? Yes, it is, I think. So all we want to do is get back out to here for another full day's driving, and then hit Control and F9 to spawn the truck. And we're good to go. And I can put my useless high beam off. So now, having a look at the map and we zoom out, we can see that we've got all of this still to do to get to the ferry connection, and we're probably going to need another rest stop in between. So let's try and move on a little bit. Right, turn up ahead.
At the roundabout, take the first exit. Take this exit. Continue straight.
So it's like 10 minutes past 5 in the morning. Now, on the, I think on the third part of this, I remember talking about being on this route and a big lake on the left hand side, and there it is, it's just appeared. Big huge lake, I don't know what lake it is meant to represent, but it's big. Fuel tank still looks pretty good. Big lake still there. Mind you, I'm calling it a lake. I mean, it could meant to represent a river. I mean, it's not as if it's a big, huge, wide open expanse of water, but it could supposedly be a big river, but it's hard to tell. This is a good enough road to eat up the miles. And we're actually speeding. I don't know what the speed limit is, 56 or something. Yeah, we'll take the risk. Region we're going through. something out in the water there. You know me, my curiosity gets the better of me. Oh, it's a boat of some description, and there's a couple of smaller ones. Yeah, I think it's maybe meant to be a river more than a lake. But as you can see, it goes on for quite a bit. We're doing a bit of sightseeing. I think we're annoying that guy behind us. Yeah. Hang on a minute. Good afternoon. Oh, I'm just going to stretch my back here. Oh. Now, what does that say? Well, I have made progress. Yep. I've gone through a desert, which you missed. And we're just at the start of another day. I'll show you in a second where we are. We're still heading into... Now, I'm not sure whether we're actually in China or not now. I haven't a clue where we are, but I'll show you. If I don't crash, that's what happens when you turn the steering wheel and get out of your chair. You end up doing that. Oh, there's a nice little pond there. Let's see if we can drive back onto the road. I got out of the chair and turned the steering wheel, and then when I came out of the pause mode, I was skew whiff over the bloody road. But we're good enough to get out of that. Quick look at the map. There we are. We are there, and this is our either ferry connection or train connection that we're going to. And then we're going to Korea. That's where we're going. I haven't a clue how many miles it is, but it's actually a much bigger distance than it looks. This actual road. And the one thing you'll also see is, I was talking yesterday about this big lake. I think I've decided it's a river, that over there. But the landscape will change again. I think if I remember rightly, we will go through the mountains at some point. Well, you say not long to go, but this road, you know, can end up like this, where you're doing a fair bit of climbing, and this is not the most powerful engine, although as I say the gearbox is good. So it can handle any steep roads, it's just it doesn't do it quickly. And acceleration isn't great, but you don't necessarily need a lot of acceleration, you just need a good gearbox, depending on what maps you're on and whereabouts you're headed. But I've done this route before. I've done it once before, and I'm just trying to remember bits of it, and I do know that you will see the landscape change. We've got this big river on the left that goes on for miles and miles, and pretty soon we'll eventually lose that, and you'll I do know that we will drive up through the mountains, and we'll then definitely be in China. Of course, we've got a border crossing to do as well, probably more than one, so we'll just get the foot to the floor and try and get the speed up in this thing. I've actually yesterday I actually was hunting about on the Russian websites. I've got a few Russian Eurotruck websites that I use, and I found the latest version of the harsh Russian map, and I've also found a Russian truck, a Maz prototype truck that I had previously as well. I found an updated version of it, and I've been looking for years because I've had umpteen versions of this harsh Russian map, not this thing here, this other map I'm talking about, and everything is in Russian. All the towns and villages are all Russian, all the text on the screen and the map is all Russian. And on older versions, many years ago, there used to be a mod that would translate the Russian into English, and there still is, but it doesn't work with the more recent versions of the map. But yesterday, or a day or two ago, I found an updated version of the Russian to English translation, which makes it a heck of a lot easier to navigate around the map. And this Maz truck is, well, it's unusual to say the least. It's like 8 axles on it, and about 4 of them are steerable, and it's a big off-road truck, an 800 horsepower truck, and again it's ideal for the harsh Russian map. Now I should point out that I am driving in automatic, and I've explained this before, because my gear stick on this wheel is unreliable. It tends to make the truck jump gears. You know, you can be down in 3rd gear and then you go up a gear that jumps straight up to 12. So I'm trusting that the automatic will work. It's certainly working for this truck, but on the harsh Russian map, the problem with driving automatic is that you really need to be able to change the gears quickly on it, because of some of the steep roads are really steep. But I was testing it yesterday, and although it slows to a dead halt on a lot of the steep roads, it will eventually find the gear and get going. So you need to see that. Now after this trip is over, any other Eurotruck I'm doing is going to be on the harsh Russian map, which for any Eurotruck drivers is a sort of rare map to get, because it costs quite a lot of rubles from the guy that makes it. The problem is that you can't buy it from him because he's Russian, and because he's been, you know, like all Russian transactions are banned at the moment, of course, because of the war in Ukraine. So even if you wanted to buy the map, you can't do it. But what you have to do is do what I do and look for a bootleg version of it, and I found it. But I could only find it on the Russian websites, and that's why I like to have the Russian Eurotruck mod sites, because it is handy for getting some of these Russian trucks, which are really handy for a nasty, tough map. But this is going to take much longer to complete this trip than it probably looks. But we just keep going, and the river just keeps going as well. It's still there. Now I don't think we've got any acceleration in this to be able to overtake this guy. Is there just one? I think there's maybe 2 trucks in front. and I really want to get by them. He slammed his anchors on there. Right, that's us past them. Time's that about 9:30 in the morning or something, they're coming up to 10 o'clock, I can't see it properly. Who's that? It's so difficult to read this chat sitting away back. Anyway, good afternoon, whoever it is. Oh, it's Polarman. Or is it Mal? I thought it was Polarman, because I saw Minty. By the way, Mal, there's a semi-final match tonight. It starts at 8 o'clock. I'll be live streaming it. The one between, who the hell is it now? Barkers, who's the current title holder in the Virtual World Snooker Championship, and fantastic Mr. Fox, race to 4 at 8 o'clock. Did you get a chance to see Albinario's 146 break? It's brilliant. I've got it uploaded on my YouTube channel. Go and have a look at that. It's a fantastic break. He's 1.5 inches away from a 147. 1.5 inches. He ended up snooking himself on about the third black, and he had to take a pink, and the pink he takes is brilliant as well. It's a brilliant recovery shot. There's 2 or 3 good shots in it, but it was superb. And I said on the commentary, I said that's the third 146 break this year. We had 2 in the World Professional Championships from Neil Robertson, and we had 1 in the Virtual World Snooker Championship from Albinario. And it's like a rare thing to see. So as it's rare enough in real life to see a 146. 147s are a lot more common. Hang on, I need to get out my chair to try and read that. Now it's white, a white background on white text. Well, Albinario is actually going for the double. He won last night against Bankster in the one-loss side in the Virtual Bank Pool World Championship. So he's actually trying to do a double here. Although Cobra absolutely annihilated him and sent him to the one-loss side, beat him 6-0. But he's trying to achieve the double. But it should be a good match tonight. Barker's actually played pretty well against Albinario, and it was amazing that he managed to win 2 frames. Got beat 6-2 at the end. Oops. Well, there's a match at the weekend as well. I think it's the hot seat match in the bank pool. I think that's what it is, or is it the snooker? I'm getting mixed up with tournaments now. But there's a match. There's a match at 6:30 on Friday night. I think that's it. Cobra and Bedhead, I think it is. Yeah, on Friday at 6:30. That's right. I've got it right now. Cobra and Bedhead playing in the hot seat. Albinario now plays Stubb in the semi-final of the bank pool. So the winner of that obviously will play the loser of the hot seat match. And Stubb actually blew Tommy away in that last match. Stubb won it 4-0, absolutely blitzed him in a very short space of time. So he did. So I think we're coming to a bit of civilization again here. Don't know where the hell it is. I think we should be getting ready to turn left though. Is it a roundabout?
At the roundabout,
Yes,
take
it
the
is.
third exit.
I will do that, James.
Take this exit.
Now I wonder if we should just top up some fuel if we actually pass a fuel station, because I haven't had any fuel in this truck for what seems like an age. And but then again, I've not passed a fuel station in an age either.
Keep left.
The top of the Grand Tour.
And then turn left. Turn left.
Well, I presume this is a border crossing. However, where it is and where we're going to, I have no clue. Can we go through this way? Should find out. Christ, there's not much room here, is there?
turn left.
Now what flag's that there? Let me have a look at this bloody flag. See if we can get an idea of where the hell we are. Oh, I think I think we're still in Turkmenistan. I think that's their flag.
Turn left.
Now what does that say? Uzbekistan we're now in. What's these guys doing standing in the middle of the road? Uzbekistan. This is all these stand countries that you never go to. Right, I think there's no gate here, there's no barrier, so you just carry on. Bukhara region. We've been doing a fair bit of climbing these last few miles. Back up into the desert. Whole lot. Now hang on a minute, is that a fuel station? Right, we'll head in there, we'll get a top up. There we go, it was, again, that wasn't an awful lot of fuel. I mean, fuel economy is one thing this truck guarantees you with a small engine. It just doesn't swallow the fuel. So we won't need any more fuel till well into our next trip, whenever that'll be. miles in the middle of the road. Roads are a wee bit dodgy. Now that's what, 1:15 in the afternoon. Hang on a minute. Hang on, what does that say? What does that say? Oops. Well, it depends. What mods you get depends what you want to do. If you're starting a new profile, right? Do you want to go through the grind of doing freelance work to start with, where you get a truck given to you by the owner of the company, and you go and drive that truck and you do that job, and then you go and pick another job and you do that job? It takes you ages to earn enough money till you eventually buy a truck, unless you go to the bank and take out a loan. But if you take out a loan too soon, you end up paying off the bank loan and you end up going negative and not earning anything, because you're paying off a bank loan and still not earning a lot with your truck. Now, if you want to do the grind like that, then you don't need any mods. But if you want to bypass all of that, then the first mod I would recommend you get installed is the Jumpstart mod. You'll get that in Steam, and that allows you to you install that mod at the very top of your mod list on your profile, and then when you do your first job, you will earn like £8 million, and it gives you like all of your qualifications you need to drive all different types of dangerous chemicals and stuff, all of that. So you don't need to go through the grind to get all of that. As soon as you've done that, you then save your game and take that mod out of your mod list. You deactivate it, and then you're good to go. So as soon as the truck dealer becomes available, you can go and buy your first truck. Or in my case, if you've got modded trucks installed, then you can go and buy that, and then you start doing your own jobs, earning your own money. But the obvious thing again is now, did you say that you've just, I can't remember whether you said you've bought a package with all of the DLC maps? If you've got them, then you can start following some of the guys on YouTube and setting up map combos, and have something like the one I'm using at the moment. Aye, so you've just got the vanilla game, that's right. Yeah, that way, you see, that's the boring part for new drivers in Euro Truck, is doing the grind to try and get money to improve your driver qualifications and do all of that, but you can bypass all of that very quickly with the Jumpstart mod. But remember what I said, if you install that mod, you must only install it before you start your game, and you start your new profile with that mod installed at the top of the list. You'll only have the one mod, for example, if you're just going to use the trucks that are in the game. That's my advice, is just start with that, and as soon as you do your first couple of jobs, you get rid of that mod, you disable it, and then you can now buy your truck and increase the size of your garage, and then as soon as you get a recruitment dealer discovered, you can then hire drivers and start earning a lot more money quickly. I mean, I think I had the game for quite a while before I even realised that there was mod sites out there, and you know, I wouldn't play this game on the base map at all. I haven't done that for donkey's years. I always wait until a decent map combo comes out. But I'll tell you one thing I would recommend. I would recommend that you download the Grand Utopia map. That is one of the best 1-to-1 scale maps to download and drive. It's a beautiful little map. You've got to be careful how you install it. See, the thing with mod websites is they don't, especially for a rookie who's not familiar with working with mods, they don't really help you an awful lot on the mod websites to tell you what to do. Like for example, the Grand Utopia map, when you download that, you have to create a new profile. You can't use it when you've already got a profile started, so you have to create a new profile, and then, but in actual fact you don't create a new profile. I stand corrected. You actually go through the process of creating one, but then you go into the mod folder and put the map in there, put your Jumpstart thing at the top, and then
the first exit.
When you can see, it's difficult to explain if you're not familiar with it. Where am I going? Right turn.
Take this exit.
But you've also got to change the drop down on screen to the MBD file. You have to change it to Grand Utopia, I think. So you have to choose the specific map. Now that sounds complicated if you've not done it before. It's actually very easy, but it's not easy if you're not familiar with it. But if you download that map and you've got any problems, then I'll make a video and I'll show you how to set it up. It's dead simple once you know what you're doing. But that is one map mod I would recommend you to try. The only problem though is, going back on my word, I think you probably need all the DLCs to use it. Most of the big map mods, you have to have all the DLCs, but that's one thing to think about in the future, is to try, but you need to keep an eye out for the package for all of the maps. There'll be a Steam sale soon enough where you can get a good deal on the map DLCs, and once you've got them in, you're good to go for all sorts of map combos. And if huge map combos like this one where you're driving for hours and hours and hours. Now, where the hell am I going here? I don't even know whether I'm in the right lane or not. Well, it's just gone 2 o'clock in the afternoon. This
Keep
seems
right for the bus, and then turn right.
it seems like quite a big city we're going through, whatever the hell it's called.
Turn right.
Turn right here, that can't be right. I think James is... Are we going that way? I think he's right enough, we are going this way. I think we're going out to the back of beyond here again. Well, this is like a little back street through a village. I don't remember coming here. This is quite a cosy looking place. But the Taliban could be lurking around any corner here. What the hell's going on here? Oh. Better watch her with the pram. Where the hell am I going? Is this the right way? I presume it is. I think I go that way. Well, that was an interesting little detour.
Ahead, turn right. Turn right.
I think we're still in the same city. Traffic lights.
Continue straight.
Maybe get a quick drink if I can.
Keep right, and then turn right. Turn right.
Quite a lot of people milling about in this city. Unauthorised public gatherings, I'd call them. What did he say? Second exit? Well, that's the first one. And that's the second one.
Take this exit. At the roundabout, take the second exit. Take this exit.
Hog on. Is that what it says? Let's see if we can get by this guy. Have I got enough acceleration to hold him off?
Continue straight.
Well, that car in front of me is speeding, so I might as well follow him. Oh, hey, that was a slippery little move there. And he started yawning again, and it's only 2:40 in the afternoon, so again we're going to, as soon as the bed turns red, we'll switch fatigue simulation off again. Try and make the most of this daylight. User following something, I don't know what that said there. What the hell did that say there? Is it a way station? Maybe that's what it is. So we'll follow this bus, I think it is. Bed has turned red, so we will just go to the gameplay. Fatigue simulation off. Carry on. I was too busy trying to get a look at the local buzz. Now, oh, I've hit that pole, that's what I've hit. Trying to make sure I didn't hit the cop. Oh, I can't be doing me going at this pace. We'll get nowhere, or speed restriction over. I panicked too soon there. Well, they've left me for dust.
ahead. Turn left.
Oh, look at the way this truck's
Turn left.
bouncing over these tracks. Ah, that's a bug. See, that's a bug there. Where he's sunk through the tracks there. That's why he's jumping. Look at the trailer. Right, turn left did he say, right? We will turn left. Well, I think that is us finally out of all of this sort of built up area that we've been through for about the last hour, it seems. I'm hoping it is. Then again, it doesn't look
At
like
the
it.
roundabout, take the second exit.
This is strange. What the hell? Why the hell are they parked there? Is that the Rosers? Or is it an accident? I think. Oh no, they look as if they're having an argument
Take
there.
this exit.
Yeah, I think there's been a little bit of a shunt. We'll leave them to it. So 20 to 4 in the afternoon. Let's get out of here. Here's another big city.
Continue straight.
I think we need a quick look at the map just to see where we are. Try and get our bearings here. We're right in the middle of that. Well, I was convinced we'll be heading into the mountains at some time. I still think I am. We'll find out then. Hear the horn of a car, I don't know why. Now what the hell's that? Is that parked vehicles or what? What's going on here? Looks as if there's been a shunt there as well.
Keep left.
I will keep left, James. Now, where the hell are we going? No, this just seems to be a bit sort of... right, that's where we're going.
At the roundabout, take the second exit.
Well, the road markings are not exactly very
Take
clear, are
this
they?
exit.
They're non-existent, for want of a better description. Oh, there's some there. Well, I suppose now the only other question is that when we come to complete this, is whether we're actually going to do it in time. I'm hedging my bets
Keep
that
right for the bus.
we might
And
not.
then turn right. Turn right. Keep right. At the roundabout, take the second exit. Take this exit. Continue straight. At the roundabout, take the first exit. Take this exit.
Now, is that some mountains ahead? Well, it is there.
Ahead. Turn right. Turn right.
I think my truck's setting off all these car alarms. And I'm not touching anything.
Ahead, turn right. Turn right.
More mountains. Landscape's completely changed now. I don't know what the hell that says. Truck trying to overtake us.
Keep left.
The top of the Grand Tour.
And then turn left.
Oh, it's a van.
Turn left.
Back onto the dirt road. Now what time's that? It's at 7:10 or something. So we could do with finding a resting place. Doesn't look to be much out this direction though. Well, I don't think I've driven this road.
Ahead, turn left.
Well, I told you we were driving through the mountains at some point. Eventually we found them. We don't want to be really doing this at night. We want to be able to see the scenery. That looks a threatening sky up ahead. Right, quick look at the map, because we want to see if there's anything here that we could use as a rest stop. Now where are we? Well, there's nothing there that's obvious, is there? There's nothing showing up. And nothing showing up there either. Well, it's not looking good. Wait a minute, what's that? Right, well there's something there, and there's something there and there, but they're all in the, that's a fuel station. So, how far's that? And well, there's nothing obviously clear in there. There's a fuel station here, but not a resting place, I don't think. Right, so obviously we need to get out of here, turn left, and then that looks our best bet there. Right, let's see if we can find it. That's the problem. But it's most certainly night time now. Got my full beam on. It's got dark so quick. Where the hell am I going? bit of a roller coaster there. Oh, I've hit something. These headlights are so crap. It's 20 minutes to 9 at night. All I can tell is that we're climbing. That's all I can tell. I can't tell anything else. And we're driving off-road, that's what we're ending up doing.
Ahead, turn left.
I'll turn left if I can see it, James.
Are you ready? Turn left and then turn right.
Turn left, then turn right. Got that part.
Turn right.
Now, hold on.
Ahead, turn left. Turn left.
Well, that was one street light there. Because that's the downside of having to drive at night, is you don't get to see what the scenery's like. You can barely see the road in front of you with this truck. Now, where the hell was that fuel station? Right. That looks like, I'm not sure whether that's a truck dealer up on the left, but that's not where we're going. It's that one up there we're interested in. That's the place where we can hopefully, if we can find it, take that rest that we need. I've got to survive, or try and survive in one piece till we get it, till we get to that point. But I'm not that confident. So more street lights, unfortunately they're the wrong side of the bloody road.
Continue straight. Continue straight.
Right, not far now. Around this bend up ahead, let me just double check. Yeah, well, maybe about a mile or so away yet. But I hope to God we don't have to faff around trying to find the
Turn
resting spot.
right. Turn right.
Right. Now we need to keep an eye out. How the hell do we get in there? Let me have a look. Let me have a look. See, the lighting's so bloody bad. Jesus. I think I'm in the building. Right. Let's spawn the truck here. In fact, yeah, let's spawn the truck. Sort of, I'm not trying to drive in here, I'm going to try and bloody spawn the truck here and see if we can see anything. Let's have a look. Nope. Is this it here? Please let this be it. This looks like it might be. But will we find it? There we go. Thank God for that. Right, so well, it'll be well into the morning anyway. That'll be good. if it's going to work. There we are. Put the fatigue simulation back on. There. I now see if we can get out of this damn place. Put the full beam off. Right, we're now good to go again. Just so we can see where we're going. What's in that way? We'll go this way anyway. Border check, quick drink while that's getting done. Something is Stan. I don't know what it was. I think it began with a Y. Right, now what do we do here? There's only the one barrier there that's got the man at it, so we'll go to there. But you know, I did think you'd want to be in the right hand side of the road.
Keep right for the bus and then turn right. Turn right.
Right, so we've still got all the way up there to go. Looks like it'd be another 300-400 miles.
Keep left.
The job on the Grand Tour.
And then turn left. Turn left.
Right, I'm pausing that so I can actually read what that bloody thing says, because I think we're in China. That's all I know. I just think we're in China. Let's have a look. Oh, good afternoon. Long time no see. Now I paused it. I can't. Something. Districts of Republican subordination. Well, I'm none the bloody wiser for what that says, but it still looks Russian. I have no clue where we are. Anyway, I'll just get myself back into my seat. Well, I'm guessing we've still got about, 400 or 500 miles driving, and then we make that. I think it's a train connection. Let's have a quick look at the map again, just so you can see where we are. We're on the road to Asia, and we're heading. This is China, regardless of what that sign says, and then we get a connection there that takes us to South Korea, to deliver these emergency plumbing supplies that they need. So we need to get the foot to the floor, make the use of this full day's driving that we've got, see a bit of the landscape. And we're driving in our Kamaz army truck with its
Ahead. Turn right.
own trailer as well. That's it there. And
Turn right.
presumably that means turn right going this way. It should have. You should have said exit left, James, not turn right. Exit right. Sorry. That's what you should have said. Well, there's a fuel station. I don't need fuel though. Oh, there's some big mountains up ahead now. We're definitely in China. Yeah.
Continue straight.
Suddenly the landscape changes again. Well, you better get moving quick, buddy, because I'm on your inside. Oh, there's snow in them there hills. Something a bad. Well, this is part 4, and hopefully the final part of our journey from London. I think, is it Guangdong or something we're going to in South Korea with emergency plumbing supplies. And my plumber's mate, she's still sitting there in a land of nod. She's no clue where she's going. And we've got some nice big mountains on the left there. I'm getting hungry. My stomach is rumbling. Toy cute or something about. Well, I reckon we're going to be stuck behind this guy for a good few miles. I've not really got the acceleration to overtake him. Oh, we're up to the snow line now. Well, patches of snow. What's left over from the winter. Now I'd be taking a big risk trying to overtake here, considering no overtaking's allowed, because I don't have the acceleration to really get past him, and plus the fact you're in a blind bend, which is a bit crazy. .41 in the morning. I wonder if there's enough time for us to get to this train connection, or whatever the hell it is. If we can do it in daylight, or whether we're going to have to take another rest stop. Let me just check my phone and see what temperature it is outside, because it's bloody warm in here. It's 81 degrees outside, I think. Let's double check. Well, I've got 3 different weather apps in my phone, and they're all saying different temperatures. What's that one saying? Current location 27 degrees, which I think is 81 Fahrenheit. Yeah, it's bloody hot for us. I've got to take the chance now. Come on, get going, get going. Oh, this is daft trying to do this in the hill. But we've got past him at last. I think we're up onto the plateau. Now where the hell are we going? I think we should be getting in here. This is another border control. Right, I'm going to have a quick fly cam to have a look and see if there's anything that can give us an idea where we are. Right, now I haven't a clue what that flag is. Is that Kazakhstan or Afghanistan? It's one of the two. Well, that might say Kazakhstan in Russian. I'm guessing. We'll probably get a pop-up telling us in a minute once we cross the border. Kyrgyzstan. So it's not Kazakhstan, it's Kyrgyzstan. Well, we went through a good half a dozen Stan countries. Uzbekistan, something else is Stan. Turkmenistan, we've been through there. And on we go. Well, for a long time I've been thinking we're in China, but we're still probably nowhere near the border. Well, it's a bit barren looking out there, a bit frosty looking as well. Let's get the foot to the floor. Try and eat up these remaining miles. Big mountains off to the right, and nothing but sheep. Right, I'm just going to have to pause again, just an excuse to get out my seat and stretch my legs. My back's breaking, my backside's sore. Oh dear. You get sunburned cycling through Scotland the other week. Well, it's been, I'll tell you something, the weather up here for the last month has been the best I can remember. We had a couple of sort of when I got up 2 or 3 mornings ago, it was wet, it was damp, it had been raining, and then when I got home yesterday afternoon, or when I was driving home from Glasgow, I could see the sky was sort of threatening, and I thought there was a thunderstorm on the way. Somebody was obviously getting it. When I got home and had something to eat and I looked out the window, we had a sort of heavy shower, but it never came to anything more than that. But we've really had no rain for no recognisable rain or appreciable rain for a good 2 or 3 months now, and the weather this past week has been brilliant, and it's boiling hot yesterday. For Scotland it's hot, and it's warm today, and of course I'm sitting with the PC on and it's about 80 odd degrees in the room, probably about 84 degrees. And it's to get a wee bit cooler over the next few days, but it's still to be pretty good. I mean, it doesn't matter that it's not boiling hot, it's still dry and sunny, and that for Scotland is a summer. Well, this looks a bit of a barren landscape, doesn't it? Now we're going to stick behind these two for the next however many miles. I'm going to risk it. We'll probably end up in a head-on collision, but let's go for it. What's that coming? Is that a truck coming? I think it is. Oh dear, that was a bad move. Let's try again. See, I've lost my momentum now. It takes me 10 minutes to get up to a speed to try and overtake the guy. Go on, go on. Keep going. That'll do it. But we've got a beautiful sky here. But that's because I'm using the JBX graphics mod. It brightens up a lot of the graphics, and you've got some good nice sky boxes. I've also got the realistic rain mod installed, so when you do get heavy rain you do get thunder and lightning, and you do get good sounds. Well, we're coming to another little settlement in the middle of nowhere. Something, whatever it is, I can't pronounce it.
Ahead, turn right.
That's the first time James has spoken about half an hour. See, again he's saying turn right, and it should just be continue straight. That's what he normally says. But these roads are a bit confusing for him now. I mean, like, turn right would be that. You know, it would be going that road, but that's not what the GPS is showing us, and James is totally confused. Now, we get any company on this road? Is that truck and car still coming? I think it is. Back out into the sunshine. Not much information at this border check to tell you where you are. Now, hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. Let's have a quick look. Now, again, haven't a clue what flag that is. It's certainly not a Chinese flag. But that is Chinese symbols there. That's not the Chinese flag. That's China though. We're finally in China. It's taken us a bloody long time to get here. It seemed like we'd never arrive. But we're right in the northwestern corner of China, and here's the border at last. And we can see there's some Chinese symbols and stuff. No clue what they mean, but we are definitely in China. Now the thing is, let's have a quick look at the map because I want to show you something. This is us in China. Where the hell are we? We're still down there. I can't even see where I am in the map. Anyway, no, in fact we're there. See, it's not that far now. This is us now in China on this side of the map. Now, this map combo that I've got, the main difference is that this area, of course, is the EAA South America map. All of this part. But on another combo I've got, I think it's exactly the same map combo, pretty much, maybe give or take the odd map. But this part of the map is actually the Republic of China map, which goes on and on and on for about 6,000 miles that direction. And so, in that combo you've got China in this part, and then you've got China on this part, which is a bit weird. But anyway, we don't have all that far to go now to get to this train connection. What does that say? Something Moscow. El Moscow. I have to say that the border control guys, they look distinctly European. I'll have another quick drink. They don't look Chinese. Plus, if this was China, it would be about another 50 or 60 guys working at the border control. Well, there's no point in looking at the road signs, they're absolutely pointless. Right, well, I can't be doing dragging at this pace. I want to get my dinner. Well, in fact, there's no... Oh, there is a speed limit. I think I'd crossed the line, I think that's what it is, but we're going far too slow for my liking. Well, take the bones out of that sign, whatever it says. Now, as I mentioned much earlier, that north-western part of China and the north-eastern side of China, that's where the Gobi Desert is, so this might be the sort of the very extreme outskirts of the Gobi Desert. Getting tired as well as hungry. Sore backside, sore legs, sore back, tired, and I'm starving. And we can't overtake this guy. Wooga Town. Now I remember seeing that in the map.
Keep right for the bus and then turn right.
And we're almost there. Keep right and turn right.
Turn right.
She's tight. We've got cars parked either side of the bloody road as well. Now, up to the road end here and turn left by the look of it.
Make a U-turn.
Now, James is
That's
saying make a
turning your car
U-turn.
around to go in the
So he's bloody
completely
missed it
opposite
again.
direction.
He's useless, so he is. Where should we have went? Not there. Not there. That's a repair. Well, where the hell do you get the ferry then? Well, there's Tesco in China. I wonder if I can get a transfer to work there. Oh, that's the main office. Excuse me, can you tell me where I can get the ferry to South Korea? No. Alright. Thanks very much for your help. I haven't a clue where I am now. Because we're supposed to get a damn ferry. Oh, wait a minute, that's it there. He's telling us, see, he's bloody useless. He's telling us to do a U-turn when the bloody train connection or ferry connection's there. Never trust James May. So we were heading in the right direction. Now let's see if we can get in here. At last, it'll probably be the middle of the night when we arrive there. Finally we've made it. Right, now, what does that say? Dalan Railway something, right, that's the place we're going to. And that'll obviously recover our fatigue. So it will. I just hope it's not the middle of the night. There's nothing worse than driving on a road that you're not familiar with in the middle of darkness, especially with this truck with poor headlights. Please be daytime. let's see if I can find my way out of the place. Oh shit, it's the middle of the night. Oh well, I'm buggered now. I'll put my full beam on, not that that's going to make a jot of difference. I can't even see my way out of here. Is it there? I think it's there. Come on.
Turn right.
Right, thank God James is there at last. He can at least give us some instruction. Now, what time is it? It's oh, it's 2:30. Is that right? Oh, that's not bad because we should have daylight fairly soon. Where the hell am I going? And how many miles have we got?
Keep right.
173.
And then turn right.
Oh, that's not too bad. Keep right and then turn right.
Turn right.
Okay, James, got that. Oh, it's a lot tighter than I thought. Now, is that a lane there, or is that a hard shoulder? I think that's a hard shoulder. We'll soon find out if cars and trucks start overtaking us on the inside. Well, it shouldn't be long till we get some daylight anyway, so. I think we want to be out in that lane because that lane's going to disappear, yeah. Ah, crash, there you go. There we go. So the game crashed, all of that for nothing. So that's the problem with combo maps. So basically we're just going to have to cheat our way to finish this trip. It crashed as soon as we got off that train connection or whatever the hell it was. So we're just going to have to cheat our way to complete this delivery. There's always a risk with map combos that you'll get a crash somewhere along the line. I suppose the good thing about it is it was pretty much near at the end of the journey. So we're just going to have to spawn at the location and get this job done and call it quits. Sad ending, but we will get the plumbing supplies there once this loads up. Now, if we were to use, from wherever we spawn with our truck, wherever the last save was before we crashed, if we use the fly cam there, the game will probably crash again, so the best thing to do is to try and spawn nearer where we're going. So we'll do that by having a quick look at the map. But we won't be able to drive it, I'm afraid. So Look at the world map. That's where we left and we got to about there and then it crashed. So where are we headed? What did I say? Is it Dandong? So let's use the tab. Go to Dandong. See if that works. Yes, that works. Now let's see if we can get there and it doesn't crash. So we should appear above the town or city that we're trying to get to. That's when you use it in developer mode. It allows you to do that. So we're now hovering. I think we're upside down, are we? Trying to get our bearings. Yeah, we're above. I think we're above the city. So let's see if we can find where we're meant to park. I think it's over here. Everything's just beginning to appear, and it's probably round the back. Let's have a look. There we go. Because we're a double, we're a double trailer. You need to find a parking space that gives you room to get the second trailer in. So this is it, and this, I'm afraid, is the end of the road, because we have that crash. Let's see if it will work. There we are. Well, the job's complete. We did make it in time, but we had to cheat our way at the end because of that crash. So that is it. In 4 parts, we've eventually got to where we were going, but we had to do it by alternate methods, I should say. And that is it, folks. So we will see you again soon, but we'll have a different truck next time, and we'll be on a different map. We will be on the harsh Russian map, and that is a lot more interesting and challenging, but we've got a good truck that will allow us to do so. Until we meet again, we will see you again soon. Well, that's what happens. You'll get a crash in a map combo, which some guys may well have brought out a fix for it, or there'll be a fix coming out for it, but that's what can happen. Right, I'm away to get fed. I'm going for my dinner. Right, so take care. See you later, guys.